Now come on to this tragic affair.
I always love the fact that they brought out the acoustic guitar here. It's so cool that this is just what starts the album with such bombast. Almost like a barbershop quartet vibe right there, which is so different for them that it works. I can't even describe this transition that we're about to hit, going into Dead. Oh, too good. One of the best starts to an album, like, ever. Anybody, I want to know, each time we get to a song, let me know if this is your favorite on the album. Those little cymbal taps right there from Bob are so good. I remember listening to this when I was a kid and just being so blown away because I'd never heard anything like this that combined theatrics so well with rock and adrenaline. Everything in this section comes together. It's just the perfect gift at the end of the song. Oh man, I'm out of breath over here from running around fake air guitaring, but that's what you gotta do when you're listening to this. Dead and The End back to back, opening up this record, are so good. I can't ever get enough of those from such a young age. Thank you for the sub, Ket and Cookie 26. Appreciate that. From such a young age, I caught on to that and was just blown away by the energy that Ray and Frank and even Gerard present. I mean, the vocals are like so manic. I'm going to use that word a lot because it's exactly what it is. And wow, every time you hear it, it feels fresh, which is rare to say. Welcome everybody who's just joining in. Thank you for the Prime sub, Meme Man 291. This guitar, oh dude, it's so wicked sounding. Fucking hammering drums here from Bob. It's Mikey's birthday? I didn't even know. Look at that.
And live my life alone forever now. And if you could talk to me, tell me if it's so.
Wait for it. Oh. I don't want to say it gets me wet, but it gets me fucking something. The guitar's right here, though. It ain't even right for one man to possess that kind of talent, man. This is, well, we just did This Is How I Disappear, but this and The Sharpest Lives back-to-back are relentless. Ugh, these are both in my top 10.
If I crash on the couch.
This one's too hard not to sing. This is like the try not to sing along challenge. Can't do it. I'm seeing some favorites for this one. I don't blame you. Yeah, we're gonna do Blood. It's just such a driving force. Like, I feel like being mad and driving somewhere fast in the rain. So many vampires in the MCR lore.
Juliet loves a beat and the lusty command. Drop the dagger and lather the blood on your hands, Romeo.
Best part of the song. One of my favorite MCR lyrics ever. I go feral to that lyric. Same, you just lose all sense of civility. You gotta like massively either bop the head or bang the head to this part. The choral chants. It's just like doom is impending, hanging over your head. Beautiful. Beautiful. Those two back to back, This Is How I Disappear and The Sharpest Lives, I will stand by that as being one of the best back to back combos, albeit very different songs. They go together immaculately well. Different energies, same characters, same protagonists. We're talking about the patient still. Just in terms of a concept album, back-to-back songs like that with that kind of unharnessed energy is rare. Those are two flamethrowers, two of my absolute favorite MCR songs. Are we ready, guys? Are we ready to get triggered? Except we're not, because it's actually going to play the whole thing.
When I was a young boy,
my father took me into the city.
he said, will you defeat them?
I want everyone at home singing along. Hold on to those horses and cue the drums. it will never fail to get me hyped. I don't care how many times I've heard it, and I don't think it's their best, but still, forgive me guys if you think I'm singing along too much. It's just, I can't help it. They have such a good way of taking things that might be simple on paper like power chords, and then turning them into something that sounds so unique and distinct.
So paint it black and take it back. Let's shout out loud and clear.
This part right here where they take it up a notch, pour it all out on the lawn. On the lawn? Well, that too. My neighbors are gonna be hearing this one. Pour it all out on the lawn. Beautiful. Now that's a song. That is a song. Say what you will about MCR, but their music, holy shit, does it stand the test of time. Like, I don't even know. The opening to this, it's just sad already, right? Underrated MCR song I hope to hear at their concert, Disenchanted. It's my favorite MCR song. I would die. I would probably have a stroke and heart attack at the same time if they played it.
Well, when you go.
Oh, getting me already, man. The bass groove on this one is great. That's my Gerard Way behind the mic impersonation. Thank you.
Down and out, that's where you ought to stay.
Just bend it, Gerard. Bend it like Beckham.
I don't love you.
Let this solo sink in, though. Let's take a second to collectively appreciate this. The way he says guts always gets me.
Would you have the guts to say?
Another one with a very faint outro that I don't know if I've ever taken the time to appreciate that before. The fact that both, Welcome to the Black Parade and I Don't Love You have little fade outs on them that are so good. Like I mentioned, I had the CD that I have such a fond memory of because it was one of the first CDs that I ever owned with my own money. I had to go through hell to get it. Like, I had to go to the self-checkout. I guess it was either at, Target or Walmart to even get it because it was explicit. And, the lady at the checkout did not want to sell it to me initially when I tried to go through the line, so she took that copy. I had to walk back through Walmart or Target and then get another copy, and then I went to the self-checkout just to try it, and it worked. It wasn't like alcohol where you scan it and it pops up and it says you need an ID. I don't know if that lady was just trying to be a gatekeeper and maybe she thought it was, satanic and a little 13-year-old boy didn't need it, but I'm so glad that I powered on through and got it because I was getting the songs that were on the radio, like Welcome to the Black Parade, and even Teenagers, I think, to an extent. But I needed that record. I was already obsessed with Three Cheers, and it just, I'm pretty sure I got it within a week of release. I'm pretty sure I bought it on release date 2006. Drums and a howling guitar. A little bit of a, not even howling yet, but you know what I mean. The drums right here, though, let it break down, let it creep up on you. That bass groove, too. The drums are just dancing on top of the mix. It's great. I get an evil schoolyard kid vibe from this song. It's great.
Like the devil, cause I'm never gonna leave you alone.
He just loses it right here, the vocals. Let that cymbal ride out. Even though that's not one of my top favorites on the record, again, this is my favorite album of all time. So, God forbid I think anything is less than gold standard because I truly don't. That one has only gotten better and better for me with time. Well, I'm just gonna go melt in a puddle of tears somewhere.
Help gather all my things and bury me in all my favorite colors. Cause the hardest part of this is leaving you.
I have to make myself laugh because it's too damn sad. My mom had cancer in 2011, until 2012, and it was really intense, and I kind of have to distract myself because it's so much.
Baby, I'm just soggy from the chemo. And if you say
Backing vocals though. Dude, I got chills going all through me. It's too much. We're just gonna keep going right on to Mama because I need to. Now, Mama is one of the songs that I did one of the biggest. This was my least favorite track on the album when I was a kid. Don't judge me. It was 2006. Long time ago. Changed my mind, okay? It's like a fire ignited right behind them. It's insane. Those vocals in the background, too, were so creepy. I always wanted to sing this to my parents when I was in my rebellious phase.
She said you ain't no son of mine for what you've done.
Put me in a coffin 6 feet under after this.
But the shit that I've done with this
Stand hand in hand, ashes, ashes, we all fall down to hell. This outro is so fucking, like, old-timey circus vibes, if that makes sense. Almost like a little music box should be playing this, like on a loop, and it would be so eerie if this popped up in a horror movie. I don't know why this hasn't appeared in a horror movie to my knowledge. Can we talk about the irony that Sleep is the loudest song on the album, right? It's just such a... After the intro, it just kicks, once the drums kick in, it's just, it doesn't let go from there. I love the sample at the end of this. It's like, you know, a band like Brand New did this later on with Science Fiction throughout their album, but MCR was the first time I ever heard this done, splicing in something like this that just felt so creepy. I was scared of this song when I was a kid. Lay those pianos and then...
Way a savior or a madman and polluted from gutter institutions. Don't you breathe, so shut your eyes. She's swinging right for the good guys and the bad guys, for the monsters and our bands. 3 cheers for tyranny.
This outro is gonna get wild in a minute here. It just carries on for a while and it's perfect. Chills. I'm just buzzing with chills. I have goosebumps. Slowly working in that guitar again. Feels like he's getting dragged into a fucking black hole in hell. It's amazing. I've never heard anything like it. Sounds like he's trapped in purgatory. That's a great way. That's kind of what I was getting at, I guess, with the black hole in hell thing. Purgatory. The guitar's here. Too damn good, and y'all know it. We're not even worthy.
They're gonna clean up your looks.
Clean up my looks? Come on. I will admit that this is so fun. I used to go to pop punk nights like before COVID and like emo night and shit with my girlfriend. And teenagers drunk is fun to sing along with the crowd.
If you're troubled and hurt, what you got under your shirt will make them pay for the things that they did.
I always pictured the dude from American Horror Story Season 1 that Evan Peters played. What was his name? With Violet. It was Violet and Tate. Reminds me of Tate. Man, I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I'm listening with other people, but this is hitting me harder than it usually does. Perfect. Not a ton to say about that, so we're gonna go right into my favorite song from My Chemical Romance, Disenchanted. It's perfect, and I want you guys to let this sink in, because I need you to hear the perfection too. I feel like I'm standing in a meadow at first, reflecting back on my life.
Well, I was there on the day they sold the cars for the queen. I hate the ending myself, but it started with an alright scene.
This song will make me fucking cry. Don't let me.
It was the roar of the crowd that gave me heartache to sing, because you never learned a goddamn thing. I spent my high school career spit on and shoved to agree.
I don't know why I love that lyric so much. It's just, you know, this dude's that jaded at this point in his life. He doesn't give a shit. Just feels like he got robbed in life. You know what I mean? Me to COVID right now. Black Parade movie or I would prefer a musical, honestly, with a full cast that I could go see on Broadway. I'd be there opening night on Broadway if they did this. They better invite me out though, that's all I have to say. Like, come on, who's talked about the Black Parade more than me? This acoustic outro here is just fun. Oh, this is Frank, I believe, that did the acoustic. I just feel at peace with this. And then that last little strum. Oh man, yeah. I want a show of hands in the chat right now. Anybody else that's their favorite on the Black Parade? Because that's me, right there. That's absolutely me. Black Parade musical, October 31st, 2021. Yes. Yes, I did see the American Idiot musical in 2010. My class took a trip to New York City, and I wasn't supposed to go and do that in my free time, but I don't give a fuck, so that was amazing. I would love to see the Black Parade. I think I still have it. Let me get it. So that's the shirt that I got when I was in New York for American Idiot the musical. This was 2010. All right, let's finish out the standard album. We're going to go ahead and listen to Famous Last Words, and then we're going to skip past the silence and go right into Blood. So Famous Last Words, as I said in my top 20 MCR, I don't say this often, but I do feel that this is a song that truly kind of like saved me.
No, I know that I can make you stay.
I was obsessed with this song. Like, it was my favorite song for months. Just listen to it all the time. I just love the way he enunciates on this song.
But where's your night out?
Wielding that giant axe right there. Oh,
So many.
the guitar tone's amazing. Absolutely.
I am not afraid to keep on living. Hold that fist in the air to walk this world alone. My eyes are shining bright.
Ah, the guitar here, just riffing so good up and down that scale.
With words I thought I'd never speak, awake and unafraid.
I just remember laying in bed when I was a kid and going nuts to this part. I couldn't sit still. I just would go fucking crazy. My body was like...
Honey, if you stay, you'll be forgiven.
It is worth losing your voice to. You just want to shout along like every note. The way the vocals all layer up here is immaculate. It's just like so satisfying. I almost wish that Blood wasn't like hidden back there, because that is such a definitive finale. As much as I love Blood, as much as I love Blood, you know, I almost wish it had been like one of the, it was popular back then to do the hidden gap CD tracks or whatever. We're going to skip to it. Don't worry. We're not going to sit through that much silence. But I almost wish that it was one of like the deluxe edition tracks. Here we go.
Well, they encourage your complete cooperation. Send your roses when they think you need to smile. Blood, blood, blood. Grab a glass because there's going to be a flood.
The doctors and the
Nurses, they adore me so, but it's really quite alarming, 'cause I'm such an awful fuck. I'm the kind of human wreckage that you love.
That's it. That's it, bitches. Oh, you gotta love the fuck. You have to respect the fuck on that one. Absolutely. Wow, that was the Black Parade. That is my personal favorite album, as you know. I'm repeating myself at this point, but yeah, that was fun as hell to listen through with you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did.